In March 2007, Charlotte hosted one of the most phenomenal conferences that I have ever attended. Over 500 people from across North Carolina came together to consider and discuss the arts and education in North Carolina. Let's take a moment to look at what happened during those 3 exhilarating days. And I'll be back to tell you what's going to happen in the future.
What does a young person have to know to be able to lift up a room full of 400 people's hearts the way those dancers just did?
Why are arts so important to us? They are important because they engage the mind and the heart.
If we took a survey of the people in this room right now, I know for a fact that we would share one overriding concern: the children of North Carolina.
My presentation was about moving to learn, about using our movements, our creative movements, as a springboard for learning literacy skills.
I do workshops on arts integration with the science of monarch butterflies, using puppetry, and also using shadow puppetry to tell folk tales.
The session that I just did was focused on global preparedness and 21st century skills and arts education.
My part was to tell the story of making a piece of public art with the Moore Square Middle School in Raleigh.
I am a very strong advocate for the arts.
Many teachers I speak to say, I'm not artsy, I'm not creative. I don't do creative, I just teach my subject area. That's where we come in.
The role of the arts in education is just that, opening doors, making life interesting so that our young ones will desire learning, will seek to learn, will love to learn.
I'm a teaching artist and educator, and I specialize in global arts, music and stories from all over the world.
My theme for the session today was poetry off the page. And one of the things that I'm trying to do in the workshop is to demystify poetry.
What would you tell the taxpayers of North Carolina about putting public funds towards supporting the arts in public schools?
I have a little sister. She plays the trombone. Now, yes, she does. Before she started doing that, my little sister was the shyest little kid you've ever seen. Burst into tears, had absolutely no confidence, but she started playing the trombone. And she worked so hard. She would come home and practice for an hour every night, and then at her end of the year concert, her teacher called her up and gave her a special award. And everyone stood up and clapped for her, and it was just amazing. And I've never seen her smile so hard. So my question to those taxpayers would be, how much would you pay to have your child love to go to school? How much would you pay for your kid to stand up and say, I achieved something that I could not have achieved anywhere else?
So let's join together, artists, teachers, community leaders, and politicians to continue for North Carolina to be a great leader in the arts. Let's provoke new thought and imagination through the state to make this creative state the best state it can be.
Hi, I'm Linda Bamford, Arts and Education Director with the North Carolina Arts Council, and I've just returned from a phenomenal experience in Chicago, Illinois, where I attended the first ever Education Leaders Institute, sponsored by the National Endowment for the Arts, in cooperation with the Illinois State Arts Council. It was a wonderful opportunity for a team of 6 individuals to come together over a 3-day period of time and to focus on nothing but arts learning or arts education in the schools and in the communities. We were treated to wonderful, inspiring, and challenging speakers who ask us to think about, as Daniel Pink says, how we should educate our children for their future and not our past. I am so excited to announce the next statewide Arts and Education Conference. So mark your calendars for March 5th through the 7th, 2009 in Raleigh. I can hardly wait to see every single one of you at this conference as you join your colleagues in this vital conversation.